so my name is William Yatman. I work for Ticra, which is a antenna software developer. So we make the software which all the other guys here use to design the antennas for user terminals and for satellites. I'm an antenna engineer there, and I do customer support, contract projects, and projects for the European Space Agency. So we do a lot of different things. It's never the same thing we do, but always with antennas, antenna design. So what we see is probably the change going to active antennas. So from our perspective, you know, we want to be able to have these modular antennas. We want phased arrays. We want multiple beams and so on. So this is where we see a big change. Everything has to be modular, and this puts a lot of pressure on the design tools you have for making your antennas and what performance you can get out of them, and so on. So that's one of the things that we see from our perspective, at least. Yeah, definitely. There is a shortage of engineers. That's what we see. It's difficult to hire people. It's difficult to find qualified engineers. It's difficult to hire. So we're a company based in Denmark, in Copenhagen, but we always hire internationally. So, I mean, we have people from all over the EU because we need to pull qualified people into the industry, and it is hard to find. So we also work closely with the university in Denmark, you know, try to promote, and our CEO is always talking with the Danish government, trying to promote, get more funding for the space industry and so on, because we see lots of potential, but there are lacking. There's room for more people, let's say, than we can find. Also, the talk about combining LEO and GEO and how they'll work together in the future with this, say, virtualized user terminals that can interactively switch between LEO, MEO, and GEO, and so on. I think that's an exciting thing for the future. As an antenna engineer, I of course prefer to do it in the antenna field, and it had to be something. How do you make steerable antennas more efficient? Something like that, down that alley. You know, I think that's really one of the big stepping stones for the future of antennas. How can we make it more efficient, make it cheaper, so that it can compete with the traditional reflector dish that's very efficient and very cheap, but of course lacks in other parameters. I think we're well established, our company, and a lot of the people here are our customers already. Of course, we're working to expand our portfolio of products. So we do reflector antennas, we do reflector arrays. The next product we're working on is to do active antennas, you know, so that we can help with these more advanced beam switching. Then that's sort of the next big thing we're working on, and we're doing it together with the Space Agency here in Europe. So I think there's a lot of things going to come in the future.